Up until recently, summer may have typically been full of life and taken life by the horns, so to speak. But after something has taken place, they could have very little, if any, energy and have just about lost all their drive to do anything. As a result of this, if they were to reach out for support, they can end up being described as being depressed. However, if they were to simply talk to a friend or family member about what is going on, the same thing could take place. When it comes to what has taken place, they may have lost their job, had a breakup, or be unable to do something due to their health not being what it was before. Either way, what has taken place could be seen as being the only reason why they are this way. For them to return to how they were before then, they can end up being encouraged to change what is taking place in their mind. Changing their perception, along with their thoughts, will then be a way for them to get back on their feet. After engaging in this process, they may find that they are gradually able to go back to how they were before, or close to it. If this does take place, it can be seen as a clear sign that what was going on up top was the only issue. They will be a functioning member of society once again, and it will be business as usual. A little while down the line, though, and the same thing could happen all over again, and this approach may or may not work this time. If it does work, then once again they will be able to carry on as before, and how they behave might be close to how they were before. Yet, if this approach doesn't work, they might end up looking deeper into what is going on. What might enter their mind is that the reason this keeps happening is that what they have been doing hasn't truly solved anything. It might occur to them that this mind-based approach is simply allowing them to avoid what is actually going on for them. They will then have patched themselves up and carried on, and after they fell down again, they will have patched themselves up again. At this point, they might have a strong need to get to the bottom of what has been going on for so long. They could wonder what it is about what takes place that has such a big impact on them. In order for them to find out what is really going on, they will probably need to connect to what is taking place in their body. If they were to do this, they may find that below the state that they go into are a number of feelings. They can end up feeling hopeless, helpless, unloved and unwanted, and be in a place of total despair. What they could struggle to understand is why they feel this way, and how not being able to do something or be with someone has this effect on them. If they were able to remember some of the things that took place during their formative years, this might soon change. When they are able to do something or be with someone, this is likely to primarily be a way for them to unconsciously try to earn the love that they missed out on during their formative years. Therefore, when they can't do something or be with someone, how they felt all those years ago will be experienced at a deeper level, outside of their conscious awareness, and they will go into a collapsed physical state. What this illustrates is that without being aware of it, they will have been projecting their parent or parents onto situations and people and hoping to finally meet their unmet developmental needs. If it is possible for them to engage in a struggle for love, which is what they are likely to have done as a child, they will be able to keep this early pain at bay. But if it isn't, this pain will end up breaking through and impacting them directly. Throughout their formative years, they may have been physically harmed and or neglected. Irrespective of what took place, the outcome would have been the same. They would have been deprived of what they needed to grow and develop in the right way, and experienced a lot of pain. As they needed their parent or parents' love, they would have struggled to receive it. it would have been too painful for them to accept the fact that it wouldn't be provided. Continually struggling to receive it would have played a part in them keeping their pain at bay and allowed them to keep it together and function. So, even though they will now be an adult and what took place will be over, the impact of what took place will still be defining their life. For them to no longer look for the love that they missed out on all those years ago, and to move out of this collapsed state, they will need to gradually face the pain that is held inside them. Another part of this will be for them to face and express their unmet developmental needs that were not met all those years ago. This is a process that will take courage and patience and persistence. So with this in mind, if you are feeling depressed right now and something has recently taken place that has stopped you from being able to struggle for love, then this will be a good sign. Of course, you won't want to be in this collapsed state, but as you are in this state, it will show that you are now closer to what is really going on and you are no longer in an escape. And through working through the feelings that are under this depressed state, you will gradually get to a point when you are no longer looking for the love that you missed out on during your developmental years. And this will allow you to finally receive the love that is available. And so, although being depressed is often seen as a problem in today's world and something that needs to be treated with medication or through changing one's thoughts, based on this, it shows that it can be the result of simply facing reality, if not consciously, but at a deeper level. And so if you are depressed right now, it doesn't mean that this is something bad and a sign that you need to take something or to change your thinking. It can be a sign that there is something much deeper that you need to deal with. And in order to work through this pain and the unmet developmental needs that go with it, you may need to reach out for external support. And through doing this, you will gradually be able to truly put the past behind you, and as I've said, to no longer look for things that can't be provided, to move on, to get out of this collapsed state, and to truly receive the love and give the love that you deserve. If you would like to find out more about the services that I offer, please go to www.oliverjrcooper.co.uk or email me at info@oliverjrcooper.co.uk, and I'm looking forward to assisting you on your journey.